egg prices. They have many of you stressed out, leading to a rush at stores and even some thefts. You can blame bird flu for the upheaval. In the last month, it's infected nearly 23 million birds. CBS's Allie Bauman is in New York with more on what some are calling a crisis. Allie.
Sharika, at least one supermarket in this neighborhood has already run out of eggs today. The rest are running low, and across the board, prices for eggs are running high.
Have you ever seen this before?
From customers stockpiling cartons at Costco to thieves hatching plots to steal them, people are getting desperate.
There's not an egg to be found.
Some chains, including Trader Joe's, are capping how many eggs customers can buy. This cashier says the store can't keep up with demand.
Just calling constantly like, oh, are they in the back? But like, we literally have none.
How have you been finding the egg prices?
They're high, and you know, a lot of people are getting hurt by it.
In the past week, 100,000 eggs were stolen from this distribution center in Pennsylvania, and thieves nabbed over 500 from this cafe in Seattle.
It's not just the price, but also it's really hard to get. Sometimes you order it and they'll never show up.
Nationwide, entire flocks of birds have been killed to stop the spread of avian flu, which is almost always fatal for domestic poultry. One person in Louisiana died after contracting the flu from infected backyard birds. Several strains of bird flu have been passed to dairy cattle, sickening at least 67 people. But the CDC says the
parks and a portion of a third park off limits now because dozens of dead Canada geese were discovered around the sites over the last 3 weeks.
The question now is bird flu to blame, and do humans need to be concerned? New Jersey reporter Tony Yates following developments in Allentown this evening. Tony?
There were never any calls from people reporting geese appearing sickly or in distress in any of the town's 3 popular parks.
We didn't see any of that, honestly, and it started slowly and it was quick.
Mayor Fritz and others a week ago finding more than 24 dead geese.
It was horrible when I first heard about it, and then I walked down by the dam and see about a dozen.
All of a sudden, 1, 2, 4, 12 died. And everybody's saying, gee, how or why did that happen?
The town is still trying to find out. Are the bird deaths the result of bird flu? Officials here spent more than $6,000 to have the carcasses professionally removed. They contacted DEP and Fish and Wildlife to help investigate, but there's a snag.
They were taken away to a specialty facility where they either bury them or incinerate them. Originally, we were told that they were infected with the virus. As we pushed back to find out if it was our specific geese tested, we were told that they have various...
On top of concerning bird flu developments for you this morning.
Evidence now shows the deadly virus is mutating beyond just birds and cows. Arch Newher in the Live Center this morning with the very latest on these newest rare human cases. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tom and Hannah. Over the weekend, a Nevada dairy worker reportedly tested positive for that new strain, and this is the first time we've seen bird flu spread from a cow to a human being. That new variant already caused 1 death in the United States and 2 other severe cases, but up until now, it's all been traced back to poultry. Overall, there have been more than 65 people infected with bird flu. Right now, the new strain is spreading to other animals as well, and that includes a cat that had to be euthanized after it started showing symptoms. This means the virus could be mutating, making it spread to people easier. Even still, the CDC maintains the risk is low to the general public. So with that in mind, though, the economic impacts continue to increase.
We noticed that there were a few dead birds, like bodies.
It was very scary because it's just not the money issue, but also right now, these days, the eggs are really hard to get.
Yeah, eggs has been a part of this conversation. The cost of eggs, that continues to climb along with chicken and other poultry products. Some states like New York are even shutting down poultry markets and hoping to slow the spread.
It's coming. It's coming. Oh, it ain't coming. It's already here. The bird flu is already here. Yo, what's up, guys? It is your man Immortal Calmness back in another video. Welcome to the video. Welcome to my channel. Before we get to this video, as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Hit the bell. That way you know to watch my videos. Okay? Spread the message, spread the word, nationwide, worldwide, daily. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right? Remain calm. So, this virus, now I've talked about this many times in previous videos, all right? My predictions video for this year, I have a video about something big is coming, about the virus. So I've already talked about this many times, okay? So I promise you guys, this is my last video about the bird flu and about the 2025 pandemic. And well, I believe that there will be another pandemic this year. It's not coming, it's here. It's already here, okay? The reason why I say it's coming is because you're not hearing a lot about it, okay? Now they're showing it in the news. Only local news stations. Only local news. City, town news. It's not on big platforms like CNN or just Fox News in general, MSNBC. Okay? They're also talking about the bird flu, the avian flu, on local news stations. So it's not mainstream yet. I think it will be, okay? Guys, I mean, I've seen the videos of food prices with eggs, like the prices with eggs and the prices with dairy and milk. It's going up. Last night I was shopping, saw the prices of eggs. It was like $12 for eggs. I'm like, well, dang. $12 for eggs? And now you got people stealing eggs, egg thefts. People are like stacking their carts and baskets with eggs, like tons of eggs. Like in the video, there's really people at Costco with tons, like towers of eggs in their shopping carts. I'm like, well, dang. If it's that tall, it's gonna tip over and you're gonna lose all your eggs because they're gonna crack. Guys, I told you, I feel like this year is a repeat of 2020, but in a different way, okay? Now, luckily, the Chiefs did not win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Mahomes. I'm sorry, Chiefs. I'm sorry, the Chiefs fans, but hey, it was time for a change. I'm not a big football guy. I'll watch it here and there. I used to play football. When I was a kid, not anymore. But I wanted the Eagles to win. And hey, if I was to become a football fan, I'll probably root for the Eagles, okay? But yeah, Eagles won. Something different. So I know in 2020 the Chiefs won, but this year the Eagles won. Now, this could be a sign. This could be a sign that, hey, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, so the bird flu is coming. Bird flu, you know. That could be something. And also, you got these planes crashing out, having all these plane issues. You know, there's a plane crash in DC, the crash in Philly, the crash in Alaska, the crash in the Philippines. And then there was one just recently, somewhere in the ocean, the one in Arizona. I'm like, well, dang, what's going on with these airplanes? I'm not gonna lie. So we have a lot of airplanes that fly over our neighborhood, a lot of small airplanes. And I'm not gonna lie, I do get nervous sometimes because these planes be flying like really low. They fly very low, and I'm like sitting there listening to the plane. I'm like, all right, what's about to happen here? You gonna land? You gonna fly? You gonna crash? Like what's gonna happen? So I do get a little like, I don't want to say paranoid, but I do get I'm more so like on edge about things, with the planes. But yeah, so I noticed more planes have been flying low over our neighborhood, and then more planes have been crashing lately. A lot of things have been happening with flight, birds, anything that's air related. A lot has been happening this year so far. Birds, bird flu, plane crashes, then you got these fires. And now I hear that California is preparing themselves for intense, massive mudslides because the rain is coming. So a good thing the rain is coming. It's putting out the fires. But now, in that same area with the fires, y'all gonna get mudslides. So now the mudslides are coming. Okay? So y'all first have fires, and then you have rain, and then next it'll be these massive mudslides. This is why I made that video called Exodus, Leave California Now. Because California is falling apart. It's falling apart geographically, economically, socially. Like, California is no longer the hot spot to live. It's no longer the flex. Okay, it's just too many things happening in that state. Diddy, celebrities, what they're doing, wildfires, mudslides, and pretty soon it'll be a big earthquake. Hey, it's only a matter of time to be a massive earthquake. It may even have tsunamis. But that's one of my predictions I had for this year, was a massive earthquake happening. Now, there was an earthquake in the ocean, in the Caribbean Ocean, a couple days ago. And I think it did have like a tsunami warning for Puerto Rico. But I don't think anything happened. But I still think a massive earthquake is going to happen in the world, and I predict California. But man, now y'all got these mudslides. Yeah, it's time to leave California, man, for real. But anyway, back to the bird flu. But yeah, egg prices are going up. Okay. Certain stores, you can't even find eggs. I don't know about milk. I've seen milk. But they're saying that the bird flu is affecting dairy cows, not beef cows. And look, I already know for a fact. I already know that the people, powers that be, the elites, these mad scientists, they put this virus, first of all, they made this virus in a lab. They made it, they mutated it, and they said, all right, put it out there. Put it out and then feed it. Put it in the food to feed the cows, feed the chickens. All right, put it out there, because we all know that the majority of Americans and the majority of, well, I'll just say just restaurants in this country depend on milk, chicken, eggs, cheese, okay? Just like dairy products in general. So dairy products and chicken and eggs. Just those three things. Like, a lot of foods, a lot of dishes people make need eggs and milk, all right, and chicken. A lot of people need those three things. A lot of restaurants need those three things, okay? See, they know what they're doing. They already know what they're doing. It's planned out. It's a pandemic. And you don't even hear about Cocoa Puffs anymore. You don't even hear about it. Cocoa Puffs, all right? The pandemic that happened in 2020, you don't even hear about people catching Cocoa Puffs anymore. Okay? The last time I heard someone say they had cocoa was, I want to say like summer of last year. It's been a while. You don't even hear about it in the news. You don't hear about it. You don't see anything about Cocoa Puffs. Like, it's just gone. It vanished. It is completely gone. Because now it's time for a new pandemic, a new virus. Okay. There's a video I have to watch that just came out with Bill Gates, and Bill Gates talking about the next pandemic for 2025. Go look it up. I saw the thumbnail. But I didn't watch the video yet. This is Bill Gates talking about the next pandemic in 2025. Now, in 2019, he did the same thing. In 2019, he did a video about a pandemic coming in 2020. And look what happened in 2020. So he's a part of it too. I won't be surprised if he's orchestrating everything. Because Bill Gates, he ain't fully human. All right, he got some evil thought process, some evil ways. I know right now he's siding with me. He wants to join me, and we're both friends now, both billionaire friends. I know he's with him, and he supports him, which I'm really surprised and shocked. But yeah, Bill Gates isn't fully he's not a good person. Like, I can just read his energy. Like, he's definitely a part of this pandemic and everything that's going on. But yeah, go watch the video. I have to watch it myself. It says Bill Gates talks about the next pandemic for 2025. But it's because he's a part of it. Him and these other elites, they are a part of it. They are a part of the agenda, the pandemic. It's all an agenda. It's all planned out. Okay? And no, I'm not just being a crazy conspiracy theorist, just making things up. Do your own research. When you do your own research, and when you think logically and think deeply on things, and you go within your soul, your intuition, your spirit, you ask God, you ask your higher self, like, you start to realize, like, man, this isn't just like conspiracy theories. Like, all of it is real, and it's happening before my eyes. Okay? They said like millions of birds passed away from this bird flu. Millions. Chickens, geese, okay, and now they're saying black vultures. The vultures, really? I mean, the vultures, they eat dead things. You would expect them to be like dead long time ago because they eat dead things. But now they dropping dead because of this virus. When vultures literally eat dead meat filled with viruses and diseases every day. Something don't make sense. So they found 40 black vultures dead in Texas. They found these dead geese in New Jersey. Had to close down the park. They had to kill thousands of chickens, of hens, because they had bird flu. And now they're finding dead dairy cows just dropping dead because of the bird flu. All right. I told you guys last year there's a big cat sanctuary in, Oregon or Washington State, one of those places, and they killed like half the big cats, the bobcats, the lynx, the caracals, the tigers, jaguars. They just killed them. They say the bird flu, but it's in the food. They're putting it in the food to kill the animals. These animals aren't just getting the bird flu and just dying. It's these freaking people, these evil people doing these things. They're killing these animals, all right? They're putting the virus out there to spread amongst the birds, amongst the cows, amongst the cats. Right now, they're saying it's only spreading with birds, dairy cows, cats, and now people are getting it. So now they just said, they just confirmed a case. So someone did die from it in Louisiana. It was an older person. And then now someone has it in Ohio. And someone has it in Nevada. So now cases are popping up. Okay? Listen, I looked up the symptoms to bird flu. It's just a flu. Don't be afraid of it. I'm not worried about it. The only thing that I'm concerned about with the bird flu is it affecting chicken, eggs, milk. Because, I love chicken. And I don't use milk I can't have dairy products because it affects my stomach. Here and there I'll use eggs. But the main reason I'm more concerned about the food, not so much people dying from it, is because I predict if this bird flu becomes the next pandemic, or if it's something else like that, what do you call it, HPV something, and you know, China, if that becomes a pandemic, it could affect things too. I still believe that a pandemic will happen this year, but it will definitely affect food and small businesses, especially small businesses and restaurants that need these products. And if they can't afford these products, then they'll have to go up in their prices with foods, which means you'll pay more money for food at these restaurants. Or sometimes you'll be like, you know what? We can't afford these eggs, man. We gotta shut down. We can't afford these eggs. We can't afford the milk. We can't find milk. We can't find eggs for our dishes, for our specialties, for dinner, for breakfast, for dessert. So I'm telling you, if this becomes a pandemic, which I think it will, and if this bird flu spreads out of control, kills all these birds, reduces eggs, reduces milk being produced, you may not see eggs, you may not see a lot of eggs, you may not see any eggs or any milk or cheese or butter in the shelves of, Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Costco. You may not see a lot. And this is why you do see some people panic buying now. They're panicking, they're buying the eggs, the milk, the cheese. Remember in 2020, people were panicking, they were buying toilet paper, Lysol, hand sanitizer, meat. You buying the meat too? I didn't understand that. That's the one thing I didn't understand. Like, I understand buying Lysol. I understand buying hand sanitizer. I kind of understand toilet paper. But the meat? You buy all the meat? Okay. But yeah, so stock up now, okay? You should stock up now with eggs, milk, butter, ice cream, yogurt, any dairy product that you need. Start now and stock up, because hey, come next month, if this bird flu really kicks off and goes up a notch, and you don't see any eggs or milk or cheese in the store, then you in trouble. Now there are other food options you can choose to eat besides dairy and eggs. But if you're a person that needs eggs, I need milk, I need dairy, I suggest stocking up now and saving your products. Okay? Because if you wait till the last minute and things get crazy, people are gonna act crazy. People are gonna start stocking up on everything. You won't see anything in the shelf. So I'll just say to start now. Stock up on the food that you need now, even though the prices are high. And just start. And listen, what came to me through the spiritual downloads from Source, from God, like my higher self. If this bird flu does affect things, I truly believe you will see small businesses, restaurants go out of business. I'm telling you, they will go out of business if this becomes a major issue in this country. I know Trump is doing a lot of things in office right now. He's doing things that I agree with, things I don't agree with. Now, with the tariffs, he put tariffs on countries like Canada, Mexico, I think China. I don't think it's China, but I know Canada and Mexico. And I know Trump wants to make America only America, like we only buy our own products. We only use our own oil. We only manufacture our own material. Everything we buy is from us. No longer depending on other countries. And I get it. I completely understand where he's coming from. I know he's a nationalist, right? He's a nationalist. So only make America great and only focus on buying products from America, not from other countries. But truthfully, we do need products from other countries. We do. We need products from other countries. China, Mexico, Canada, and these tariffs are going to definitely make a huge impact. That's why I say that the things that he's doing, I truly believe that it will backfire, because I understand what he's trying to do, but at the same time, I don't know if this is the right time to do that. The economy is still not as where it needs to be, and we still need materials and food and products from other countries, okay? And if this bird flu affects our dairy farms and milk and cheese and eggs and hens and whatnot, and there's no food on the shelves, and he only make it that we depend on ourselves, where are we gonna get chickens and eggs and milk from if we can't have it ourselves from here because it's being affected by the bird flu? Where else was it gonna come from? So that's my thing. I just feel like some of the things that he's doing could backfire and could affect us as, regular folk, taxpayers. It could affect us. But I understand where he's coming from. I understand what he's trying to do. Even with the immigrant thing, I understand the thing with the immigrants. Illegal immigrants, criminals, I get that part. But the immigrants that were here illegally, that were not criminals, I know it may sound bad saying this, but we kind of needed them. Even though they were here illegally, and I don't support coming here illegally. You should always come here legally, do things the right way. All I'm saying is the people that were here illegally, that weren't criminals, they weren't bad people. They were just trying to make a living, and they actually helped a lot. Even though they did take American jobs, they did take people's jobs, and that's something that, is definitely a debate, definitely an issue. You had people working at these farms and factories that a lot of people didn't want to work at. And now that you got, now I'm hearing that there are some farmers getting sick with the bird flu at these dairy farms. So that's what I'm saying. If these farmers get sick, if the cows get sick, the chickens, like, what's gonna happen? Seriously. No eggs, no milk, no cheese. You're gonna see some restaurants go out of business. I'm telling you, some restaurants, small businesses, because they're like, man, we can't find no eggs. We can't get any cheese, can't get any milk. The prices are way too high. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. But excuse me. I had a burp there. Just had me a protein shake. So I had to get, But yeah, I'm not worried about it. I take really good care of my health. I work out literally every day. I'm not going to the gym today because I'm tired, but for the most part, I work out every day. I meditate when I can. I pray. Try to read a book a day when I can. I try to spend as less time as possible on my phone, because our phones and social media, it does drain my energy, and I don't think it's good for your mental health and your spiritual health to be on your phone all day, social media all day. It's not good for your health. So I'm working on getting my rest, because I've been slacking lately. I've been stressed out lately, but I need to get back in my sleep schedule. and going to bed early, not going to bed at freaking 2 o'clock in the morning. I like going to bed early, like around 10, 11. I know you sound like an old person. You're only 24. Listen, having good sleep is very, very important. Very beneficial. Going to bed early, like, will literally save your life. It will literally add years to your life. The more you take, the more you have less sleep, you reduce the years in your life. Which is what I was taught by this one guy. Told me, you know, you reduce the years in your life. But yeah, so I'm not worried about it. I take good care of my health. I work out. I take my vitamins. I stretch. And also, I'm out in nature. I'm out in nature. I'm out in the environment. I'm out in the sun. Get your butt in the sun, all right? Get in the nature. I don't care if you're in the jungle, the forest, the desert, the ocean, the tundra, the mountains. Get in nature. Okay, whether you're black, white, Asian, man, woman, young, old, get into a natural environment. Seriously. Because the trees and everything, it's good for your health. Just overall health, you know. I believe everyone should at least have some type of connection with nature. Get into nature and just, you know, relax. But yes, I get out into nature, get out into the sun, and be around people. So you don't want to be avoiding people. It's actually the opposite. So when you avoid people and you avoid going out and you stay in the house all day, every day, you're actually making your immune system weaker because it can't fight anything. You have to build it up. Okay? It has to be around people, different environments to build your immune system up. So you should be around, I'm not saying you gotta be like around crowds of people. I'm just saying, you know, try to be out more, like I don't know, like a restaurant or a bar or something like this. Just try to be out more. Don't be in the house all day, every day, because it's not good for your mental health, spiritual health. Like for me, I'm in the house like here and there, but I have to work out because it makes me feel good overall. So I have to work out, I have to read, I have to meditate, I have to pray, I have to, you know, I do my affirmations, I have to be out in nature because it keeps me grounded, it keeps me sane, it keeps me happy. So I have to do these things, all right? So get out and about. Just, nowhere crazy, just get out around people, you know? Talk to people if you want to. Go for a walk. Yeah, so I do believe this bird flu is going to affect things. I do believe that that the 2025 pandemic it's here. It's here. It's killing birds. It's killing geese, chickens, and hens. You know, it's affecting eggs. It's killing cows. And I told you guys, I predicted that if this does happen, which I think it will start March 10th, March 12th, March 15th, March 20th. Those are the dates that came to me through meditation, through the spiritual downloads that came to me from my higher self. Okay, those are the days where I believe the pandemic will really start to be full in effect and start to happen, and you'll start to see more people getting sick, maybe passing away. I hate to say it, maybe some folks passing away from the bird flu. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Start now. Take care of your health. Take care of your health. All right, because 2025 has been a lot. It's been so much happening these first 2 months. So much has been happening this year. Okay, and it's about to get a whole lot crazier. A whole lot crazier this year. Okay. But also, I'm not going to avoid birds. Like, my backyard has tons of birds. I got cardinals, vultures, falcons, crows, doves, chickadees, robins. Every once in a while, you'll see a turkey. You'll hear owls. Literally, I have an entire bird gang in my backyard. The whole bird gang is out here. So I'm not worried about, you know, these birds. They ain't gonna attack me. Even though this morning I was almost attacked by a bird. I was sitting out here in my backyard, and this little chickadee, this little bird came out of nowhere, flying next to me. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what? Flying in circles and went to the trees. I'm like, what the heck? Are you okay? You got the bird flu? I don't know. These birds be acting kind of crazy. Even these squirrels be acting crazy. These squirrels been acting really nuts, pun intended. They be acting kind of crazy. But yes, interesting. That's a big wasp. Hold on, let me use my camera. This giant wasp came out of nowhere. Now I'm watching it. Make sure it doesn't come over here. But yeah, so far, the bird flu isn't affecting dogs, which is good. But it's affecting cats, chickens, geese, cows, and now it's affecting people. So far, there's about at least two or three confirmed cases of bird flu that people have caught, and I do predict that you'll see more happening. I'm just watching this wasp because this thing is huge, and it wants to come now while making a video. Every time I make a video, one of these insects want to come and disrupt my video. A wasp, a bee, a dragonfly. Now I like dragonflies. Dragonflies are cool. They don't bite you. They don't attack you. They look cool. I like dragonflies. They'll come out around. Let's see. I'm in Florida, so they'll come out around like April, May. Between April and July, maybe April and August, you know, we'll see tons of dragonflies in our backyard. There's tons of dragonflies, and they be eating the gnats and whatnot. So dragonflies are cool. I cannot stand those yellow deer flies. I hate yellow deer flies. Those flies literally are worse than mosquitoes. They will not stop until they suck every last drop of blood from you. They will literally chase you. You could literally run like, I don't know, for 2 miles, right? And those flies will still be chasing you. So those are the things that I can't stand. And I'm preparing myself to fight these things because they come around May. From May, June, July is when they really are in. And they be attacking people. They be attacking the freaking dogs, the animals. And they won't stop biting you. They will not stop. They are worse than mosquitoes. I'd rather get bit by a mosquito than bit by a deer fly, because when a deer fly bites you, it actually hurts. Like legit. It hurts and it itches for days, actually weeks. I remember one time last year I was bit by these deer flies. I had bumps all over my legs for 2 weeks. It was red, it was super itchy, man. So I'm preparing myself now with these deer flies. I'm gonna get some repellent, and I'm going to spend less time out here in the summertime. And because these deer flies ain't no joke. They ain't no joke, man. But yeah, so this is my last video about the bird flu. You can go watch my previous videos about my predictions for 2025. Something big is coming, and then my bird flu video. But this is my last video, just warning you guys what I think could happen, what I think will happen. The 2025 pandemic. Will it be the bird flu? Will it be this HPMV virus in China? We'll see. But I do believe something will kick off. And guys, start now. Take care of your health the best way you can. Stock up on food, on eggs and milk and cheese and whatnot, stuff, chicken, things that you need. Look out for small businesses. They could be really affected by this. They could shut down. They could shut down, and you won't see them for a while, maybe ever again. And look what Cocoa Puffs did. The pandemic, it shut down a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses, you know. But yes, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. I'm already aware of things. I know how things are playing out. I know what's going on. So you got the birds right here in my backyard. You can hear them. Let me see if I can get them on video. Let me see. And you got the lizards in my backyard too. The lizards are like, don't step on me. Let me see. Are they still there? I have no idea what kind of birds these are. Are those blue jays? Let me see. Yeah, you can't really see them. You can definitely hear them though. Let me see if I can get them on video. I don't know if you can see them, but you can definitely hear them. They look like blue jays. They're not blue jays. They're gray. Maybe they're gray jays. But yeah, they're just minding the business. Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about these birds. I ain't worried about these birds going crazy. All right. I'm not gonna avoid them. They ain't gonna attack. They ain't got no bird flu. These are natural birds. Natural, you know. Natural birds. But yes, I'm gonna end this video. If you enjoyed my video, as always guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe, spread this message. It's an important message. Spread this message nationwide, worldwide, daily. All right, this is your man, Immortal Calmness, aka the Grandmaster, aka the Black Tiger, aka the Chosen One, aka the Guardian. All right, please subscribe, join the Angel Gang, the God Mob, the 777 Club, Angel Gang, Angel Gang, Angel Gang, Angel Gang. All right, never forget, Angel time, not demon time. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Stay safe, have faith. That rhymed. Stay prayed up and be aware of what's going on. And always, always take care of your health. Mental, physical, spiritual, sexual, emotional. Take care of all your health. All pillars of your health. Take care of it and stay protected and be aware of what's happening. All right, I'm out. Peace.